Okay, so I'm kind of going off of what I've read over here, and let's see if I can explain this circuit that I'm trying to do. So this would be the panel, and this panel has a basically grounding on it, and it's connected to the metal pipe. So this panel is grounded to the metal pipe or to the earth or things like that. And this would be the circuit that that's gonna originate from. So 120 volt circuit. So when the Romex wire is actually coming out of the wall, if you traced it far enough back, there would be the black wire would actually be coming from the source of power. And then the white wire and the green wire are actually kind of grounded here. So there's the source of power, and then the white and the ground wire all kind of come out. So this would be like the piece of Romex coming out of the wall here. So then I just went ahead and basically drew it. So it's gonna come out, and this would be the Romex here. And I'll just, for cartoon's sake, say we've got a black, a white, and a green wire here. Okay, now I've got two switches that I'm going to want to use that are each going to power their own light bulb or ceiling light fixture. So my goal then is to use the power source here to somehow power all of this going on and do that correctly. So this is what I'm going to do. All right, so first off, I've got to take this black wire that's coming out, and it's going to eventually get split off into two wires. So there's going to be a source of power coming there and a source of power coming here. So each switch is going to have its own source of power. Then it's going to leave the switch, and it's going to come up and power each of the lights. Okay, then from here, this white wire is going to tie in here and here. Okay, and then the last part, which I'm not 100% certain about, but I believe that I've got to take this grounding, this green wire, the grounding wire, and it has to connect, it has to ground the lights, and then if I'm kind of reading this correctly, they have that the switch is also grounded and the outlet's grounded. So then I would take my switch, ground it. Now I've got a ground connecting the lights and the switches, and they all lead back to here, which are ultimately going to ground into the panel or the earth. I've got my white wires that are coming from the lights back here, and those also get grounded eventually back to the panel. And then I think that's about it. So kind of summarize, see if I'm understanding this correctly. Romex is going to come out of the wall or out of the drywall. So for me, it's going to come out of right here. And then this is the thing. So the two lights it's going to power would be the new one I'm going to install here, and then the other one that's in the kitchen.